Bulking season is here, and I've been maintaining my weight for quite a few months after my cut, but let me show you guys exactly what I'm going to do during this bulk to maximize muscle growth. When you're starting any bulk, this is always the first step you need to take. You need to find your maintenance calories, and you need to increase them by 200 to 300 calories. I do this by going to a TDEE calculator, and I type in my stature. After I type in my stature, it gives me my maintenance calories, and I just add 200 to 300 calories to that. But as the months go by, you are going to have to increase your calories because your metabolism is going to increase, especially if you're keeping the same activity level. It's going to increase because you have more weight on you now. I mean, think about it. If you add more weight to something, it gets harder to move. The same thing goes for humans. That's why after a few months, or maybe after a few weeks, you are going to need to increase your calories by 200 to 300 again. But you're going to be making sure you're gaining weight slowly, because we don't want to have any excess fat on us. This is how you're going to see if you're gaining excess fat or not. You're going to weigh yourself every single week and weigh yourself the same exact weight every single time. The way I like to weigh myself every single week is I make sure to do it on the same day, fasted, after going to the bathroom, and in my boxers to make sure it's as accurate as possible. You're going to know if you're gaining excess fat or not just by looking at the scale. You want to be gaining at least 0.5 pounds to 0.8 pounds every single week. Anything more than that, then you're probably putting on excess fat. Anything less than that, then you're probably leaving gains on the table. Now let's talk about how I'm going to be training during this bulk. The workouts that I'm going to be doing is the one I made myself. On Monday, I will be hitting chest, shoulders, and biceps. As for Tuesday, I will be hitting back and triceps. And Wednesday, I will be doing legs and abs. On Thursday, I will hit chest, shoulders, biceps, and a bit of abs. And for Friday, I will be doing back, legs, and triceps. My workout still sounds complicated, but it's what works for me. And the way I'm going to be training is high intensity, low volume. This means I'm going to be doing less reps, but with more weight. But I'm also going to be making sure to train close to failure, if not to failure. And this is one of the best ways to train because I think it's highly effective for breaking down the muscle from my personal experience. And yes, I will still be doing cardio during my work because it's just overall healthy for you. As for how much I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to be doing around 40 minutes of low intensity cardio every single day. I didn't mention this in my workout split earlier, but on Saturday and on Sunday, I do make sure to do 60 minutes of low intensity cardio. And that's how I'm going to be training to maximize muscle growth. Now let's talk about what my macros are going to be. The first macro we're going to be talking about is protein because it's one of the most important ones when it comes to muscle gain. When it comes to protein during this bulk, I'm at least going to be getting in 200 grams every single day. Even though scientists say that 1.6 grams per kg or 0.8 grams per pound of body weight is fine, I'm still going to be getting in a little bit of extra protein because you never know, I might just make some extra gains. Another reason I get in 200 grams of protein is because I like to think that everybody should be eating at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, just to make sure you're not leaving any gains on the table. Not just that, but at the end of my bulk, I do expect to be weighing around 200 pounds. So make sure you're eating at least 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight. As for carbs and fats, I don't think it really matters. It's just preference. If you think you run better on higher fats and lower carbs, then do that. If you think you run better on higher carbs and lower fats, then do that. Personally, I run better on higher carbs. As for how my diet's gonna look like, I'm just gonna try to stick to mostly healthy foods like steak and Greek yogurt. Not just that, but it's always good to get in your veggies. So you could kind of say that I'm also gonna stick to whole foods. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna eat chips every once in a while or fit in a free meal whenever I feel like it. Remember, it's always good to have balance. This is why I always manage my diet like this: 80% clean and 20% dirty. And that's what I'm gonna do during my bulk to maximize as much muscle growth as possible. If this video was helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And this is Saul, and you already know, Saul out.